This is crazy. We live in a digital world which is so vastly different from what it was like when I was a kid, where YouTubers are hitting 100 million subscribers, amounting tens of hundreds of thousands of fans every day. You'd think that this number would just be something to glance over, something to say thanks and then move on, and I can't tell you how wrong that is. We've taken the first step. A leap into a world that, frankly, I never thought I was going to be a part of. Over the last 3.5 months, I've spoken with so many people from different cultures and different walks of life, people who are just absolutely incredible. This video, while I work on something a little bit more elaborate and flamboyant, it's to celebrate my first 3 months along this path. And if nothing else, it's to celebrate why I'm here, and that's you. Today, I want to celebrate you. The subscriber with overwhelming anxiety and depression, but is constantly fighting it. The subscriber who is helping to fight a war against injustice and the government as a whole in his country. The subscriber who was fired from one of the best jobs in the world and is rebuilding himself better than ever before. When I said a few months ago that I wanted this channel to be more than just me and playing video games, I meant it. To everybody who has subscribed and reached out to me just for a chat, or you want some advice, or whether it is just a gameplay thing and you're looking for some tips and tricks, your story is part of this legacy. It's part of the bigger picture that I'm trying to create here. The more content I make, the more people are responding to it in such a positive and humbling way, and I can't thank you enough. So I got some stuff. Right, bear in mind I was working on this big, elaborate, crazy video and it didn't quite work out the way I would have liked it to, because you guys are just smashing the subscriber goal at the moment. You caught me off guard, nonetheless. I reached 100 subscribers on YouTube. You want to be in a video?
Yeah.
Look at the camera. Oh, where are you going?
Daddy.
Yeah.
You dropped everything.
No, I didn't. Don't be silly. Can you blow it up for me?
And this one not hard.
I don't know. Might be good. Try. Whoa, what was that?
Then now I see something.
Not in my ear.
Like it, go play. Daddy, slide it, go play. Slide it, really big.
Ah! You're escaping!
Like really big. Really big. Think like that big. That big.
I love you. So YouTube doesn't give out awards for hitting 100 subscribers, obviously. So I went and got my own. It's cheap and tiny and probably stupid and cliche in so many ways, but I suppose the one thing that has stayed consistent throughout all 60-ish of my videos is my outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. You're beautiful. I love your faces. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Something like that, right? And that little finger thing, as cliche as it is, it represents my love and appreciation for you guys. When you watch the video, you're always told that you're beautiful and that I love you, and I appreciate you spending your time watching my videos rather than anybody else who deserves it so much more. So that is now immortalized in this, and it's dumb, it's stupid, and I'll probably watch this video back in a couple of years and realize how cringe it is, but for now it serves as a reminder of this journey in my life. It reminds me that everything I do for you. And regardless of how successful this channel becomes, how big or whatever, it's because and for you. This channel is yours. I've always said that, and this is just my way of saying You're beautiful. I love your faces. I'll always be here to catch you. So now I want to tell you a story to kind of wrap this up. It gets a little bit deep, right? But it's got a good meaning behind it. I'm going to tell you why. I'm stuck. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, how I. I'm going to tell you this story, right? So I prefer making vlogs to video game content, but there is a reason why I chose to make a gaming channel over anything else. And I've spoken about this briefly in previous videos. I figured this video would be a relevant one to kind of bring it up and tell you guys why I do what I do. And what I'm about to tell you, I don't tell you for sympathy because I don't need that anymore. I went through a lot as a kid, right? A lot of situations that I should not have been going through, a lot of hardship. There was a lot of abuse. There was a lot of violence and a lot of situations that a kid should never have to be a part of. That knocked on to my teenage years when I dropped out of school because I was being bullied for a skin condition, and my behavior was just pure natural animosity and anger towards everybody else because of the things that I had been through. I fell into a pit of depression and anxiety, and I'd say throughout the majority of my life there have always been suicidal thoughts and the mental idea that I'm not worth anything. And there were very few things keeping me around. You know, I had no friends, no family, no money, and at times I had no home. Despite being one of 7 billion other human beings on this planet, I had never felt so alone. But there were things that kept me going throughout this stage in my life, one of which was video games, because it gave me a form of escapism. While it would never be able to cure my depression or my anxiety or anything like that, it would take me away from my own thoughts. It would help me escape into a reality that I had complete control over. I could be anybody I wanted, except for me. The other thing that kept me going was YouTube. As I watched these content creators from 2003, 2004, I think was the first video I ever watched. I merely admired them as a kid because I love Call of Duty, I love video games, and I love the idea of traveling. That was all I was into, but they devoted their love, their passion, and their talent into a platform that was completely frowned upon, where no matter how hard they worked or how much they pushed for a better life, they were told they were never going to be able to ascertain that. They spent their time and effort chasing a fantasy, a fictional pursuit of an undiscovered happiness. Those people went on to become rich and famous and successful, and above all else, they found happiness. And I sat every single day, hours on end, watching these people in admiration, waiting for something to come along and change my life, and nothing ever did. Until I picked up a camera. I taught myself photography, then videography, and then video editing and cinematography. I traveled to America at 18 years old, having never left the country before, to pursue a dream and a career in something that I had only just discovered. Then I met my wife-to-be, and I had 3 beautiful, amazing children. And I, right now, despite constant difficulties, have never felt happier in my life. So what's the point in this story, right? It's not just me being overly dramatic. Think back to what I said earlier. This channel, it's yours. I may be the overly dramatic British dude sitting on this side of the camera doing the editing, but it's because of you that I'm here. And I know for a fact that despite my tiny subscriber count, 100 people, there are so many people going through what I went through earlier in my life. So while this channel makes gaming videos and Call of Duty and Minecraft and all that kind of jazz, which I love doing, it's my way of being here for you. It's my way of building a community that for anybody who is going through similar situations that I did, who is experiencing the same mental battle that I did, you're not alone. And while you're part of this community, you will never be alone. This channel is your legacy, your story until you create your own. That's why I am a gaming YouTuber with 100 subscribers and counting. You're beautiful. I love your faces, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.